Here's 5 intermediate to advanced blues scale licks that work over the boogie blues bass lines. Here's number 1. This one just uses 4 notes: G flat, G, B flat, and C, and it goes like this. Super fun lick. You can put some chords in between it if you want to do it with the traditional blues phrasing. It sounds great when you put little chords in the middle and little spaces like this. Love that one. That's lick number 1. Here's lick number 2 of the intermediate to advanced blues scale licks. This one goes down the blues scale in thirds in a nice little pattern. It goes like this. Sounds difficult. It's actually not too bad. Once you get your hands around it, it's easy to play and it's really fun to put hands together and sounds amazing in solos. The fingering that you can use for it would be 5, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1. These fingerings are just simply a suggestion, a starting place. Everybody has a way of fingering lines like this, and if you've got a better way that feels more comfortable for you, by all means do that. This is just the fingering that I'm suggesting that you might want to start with. This is how it goes, hands together. Just like that. And when you work up speed on this, it sounds so exciting in a solo. And finally, I will say about this lick that if you want, you can actually extend this into a 2 octave or a 3 octave or a 4 octave descending lick like this. That's lick number 2. Here's lick number 3 of the intermediate advanced blues scale licks that work over the blues boogie bass lines. This one goes like this. It's a pretty simple lick. It's just got this little harmony. It goes down from the top of a blues scale, goes down C, B flat, G, and then there's this nice little harmony between the G flat and the C. F. That's a lick. The beautiful thing too is that if you want to, you can take this down 2 or 3 octaves. Suggested fingering for you on this one could be 5, 3, 1, 2 and 5 together. 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then back to the beginning. Sounds like this with the left hand. That's lick number 3. Enjoy. This is lick number 4 of the intermediate to advanced blues scale licks over blues boogie bass lines. This one is fun. This is what I call a static lick, which means that it just kind of stays in one spot and doesn't move. And you get your hand in there and you can just kind of rock and roll this lick, and it works really, really great. This one goes like this. That's it. Starts on a C, plays a harmony with the G flat and the C, and then G and C as a harmony. Seems simple, but really, really effective in solos. Here's what it would sound like with the bass line. That's it. Of course, you can Frankenstein this with other licks. When I say Frankenstein, it means you can just take another lick and join it with that one, and it can work really, really well like this. And here's how you can think of it when you're trying to put it hands together for the first time. Starts with the right hand. If I was counting that, when you're counting blues, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and the first note comes in on the of the 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and and then you're into the lick. That's lick number 4. This is lick number 5 of the intermediate to advanced blues scale licks. This one is exciting. I want to talk a little bit about this. This one is called a tremolo, and you hear this all the time in blues, especially by piano players like Pinetop Perkins or Otis Spann. It's a big part of blues, it's a big part of boogie woogie, and it's just part of the sound. And it kind of goes like this. Such a classic sound. Here's how you can get started with a tremolo, and here's how you play it. I'm going to take 2 notes from the blues scale, B flat and G, and I'm going to create the tremolo from that. The way that you can think of this is you can think of this in triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. The sort of complicated part of this is adding the bottom notes into it. But if you think of the top note just as your guide, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. You can make some nice blues phrasing like that by coming out of it and hitting a C at the very end of it, and it makes this very convincing blues phrasing sound. And finally, what I'd like to show you with tremolos is a little trick where you can grace or slip off the G flat onto the G when you start the lick, and it sounds very bluesy and very cool. It goes like this. Now I'm using my 2 and 4 fingers. Whatever fingers feel comfortable for you are the fingers that you should use with this lick. I've seen a lot of people use 1 and 3 fingers because they're just stronger and you have a little bit more control, so you could try that too. Those are tremolos, and that's lick number 5. Go get it.